Suntan, sunscreen, strawberry, ice cream, midsummer's daydream, sipping in between long days, warm nights, gliding like light kites, sapphire, clear skies, whipped cream, cherry pies. Ooh, every year right around June 21st.
Hello and welcome to my desk makeover video. I've been thinking about this for a very long time, but I've finally committed in my head to move my entire PC, work, office, freelance YouTubing, editing station and putting it into my one-piece room. It's where I keep my whole one-piece collection and all of my art books and pretty much just like a lot of things that I like. It's a very bright room, very vibrant, and I've always felt really at peace when working there. So I just feel like this makes sense, and I'm going to be combining these two areas and like the places I spend the most in my house into one really cozy, creative little office space for myself. I'm going to move everything that I have currently on my desk because I know I'll have to pull it out sooner or later in order to get my PC in there and to do my keyboard management.
Everything's coming up roses, peachy, I feel like the world is finally swaying in the sunshine. Oh my, it's looking so fun, divine.
I'll start with Sabo because I still haven't done my unboxing of him, which I promise I will do soon after this video is done and my desk makeover is complete.
Watercolor world, it's all just beginning. Roses, peachy, I feel like the world is finally swaying in the sunshine. Oh my, it's looking so fun, divine. Roses, peachy, I feel like the world is.
So here is the desk with everything moved off of it. This desk is from FlexiSpot and I built it in a previous video. I got the one with the white legs and a maple tabletop, and I believe this one is a width of 5 feet or 60 inches and I think 24 in terms of depth, but I'll make sure and I'll put it in this video if you guys are interested. And before I move everything over, I'm going to install my new dual monitor arms. This was really kindly gifted to me from AVLT, who was also sponsoring this portion of the video. This white dual monitor arm desk mount fits 2 flat or curved monitors, and here at the base you get 2 USB 3 ports and 2 3.5mm audio jacks. I was really excited to receive this because I thought it would match really well with the white legs of my standing desk. My husband and I were able to install these quite easily together, and it feels really sturdy with the clamps, so you don't need to feel like you need to drill holes into your desk. I did previously own a set of dual monitor arms, but I didn't just change them out for the aesthetic. The AVLT dual monitor arms allow for a really versatile angle adjustment with no sag, and that was exactly what I was looking for in an upgrade. As someone who works from home and has a lot of screen-facing hobbies, it was really important for me to feel comfortable with my monitor setup. I couldn't be scared to make changes and sacrifice my productivity for comfort or aesthetics, so I ended up trying a few different dual monitor layouts, and I really appreciate how easy it was with my AVLT dual monitor arms to adjust the tilt, rotation, and height of my monitors until I felt it was perfect. The AVLT dual monitor arms also come in black, and I highly recommend this as an amazing investment to your desk setup. If you're interested, check out the link in my description, and thanks again to AVLT for sponsoring this portion of the video. With my monitor arms installed, it was time to add my RGB lights to my setup. The monitors already had lights on them, and I took another string to add along the back edge of my desk, which lets me mix and match the colors for a cozier vibe. I need to collect my thoughts. I'm a little tired right now. So things went well and the monitor arms are installed. I chipped a nail bringing my computer, or like my tower, over here. If you can see, I just need to prove this, that I'm like working really hard. It is right on top of a little monitor shelf that I'm actually using as a stand. Because this room is carpet, I wanted to make sure that my tower and my computer wouldn't collect a bunch of dust and get really dirty, so I'm using that to kind of lift it up so it's not directly touching the carpet. And this was an IKEA DIY I did in a previous desk makeover video that I will leave a card for in the top right hand corner if you're interested. Welcome to day 3 of my desk makeover. Last night I ended up bringing over my keyboard and my mouse and just plugged everything into my computer to check that it was working alright. I also ran a speed test to make sure my internet was okay, and everything is looking good so far. But I didn't manage to do any of my cable management. As you can see behind me, it is quite a mess of cables behind there. So I don't have one of those little wire baskets that you put at the end of your desk, but I am kind of okay with that. I have twist ties and I have duct tape. And to me, cable management is all about just not seeing the cables underneath your desk anyway, and as long as I have duct tape and twist ties, I think I can manage just fine. I mean, no one's gonna know. No one's gonna see it, so I'm okay as long as the end result is alright for my cable management. But yeah, let's just get started. The plan was to hook my power bar underneath my tabletop, so I used painter's tape and marked where I needed to drill my pilot holes and screws. I have pretty short cables, so I needed to make sure that the cables on my left monitor could reach the power bar comfortably. There are also 3 USB ports on the side of my power bar that I pointed out, so I can easily use them to charge my smaller devices. And I will have all of the tech that I used in this makeover linked in my description. Then it just came down to me winding up my cables, securing them with twist ties, and duct taping them to the underside of my desk. I had a much easier time doing this for my other desk because I had that back panel which did a really good job of hiding all of my cables. Cable management for standing desk is definitely on a higher difficulty, and this is what I ended up with, but it'll do for me. I'm okay with it. But also, let me just show you what it looks like underneath, because it definitely reminds me of that one Simpsons meme. I am just so happy that this is done. Cable management is like my least favorite part of this whole makeover, but now that we're done, we can get to the fun stuff and start decorating. So I have somewhere to sit at my standing desk. I wheeled over my Herman Miller Aeron office chair, and I finally decided on a monitor layout into one vertical one on the left and a horizontal one on the right to act as my main monitor. Then I brought over my desk shelf, which is also another DIY in a desk makeover video. I didn't realize how many of these I made. We'll add my pink desk mat and place my one-piece customized keyboard from Acco on top of it, along with my Logitech G502 mouse that I've had for almost a decade at this point. Just look at this cable. Then came all of the decor. My one-piece cats, Shiba plushie, mug warmer, which kind of feels like a necessity at this point. Definitely get yourselves a mug warmer if you don't have one already. There's nothing worse than drinking lukewarm coffee in the middle of your day. My Devoom retro Bluetooth speaker, Tombow brush pens and Muji pens for work, and all of my other pieces of decor that ended up on the shelves on either side of my desk. I am so happy with how this turned out. Let's get to the final reveal.
You fall a long way down.
I did touch up the decor a bit and change my wallpaper on my monitors to something a bit cozier and cuter that matched my setup. I just love how this turned out. When I showed my husband, he was like, "Oh, it's like your own little creative office." And I was like, yes, that's exactly what I was going for. I feel like he might have heard me say that when I was filming earlier on, but that's fine. I'm gonna take it. I seriously worked so hard on this, but in the end, it was all worth it and I just love it. And the last thing I want to show you guys is how it looks like in the evening.
There's no one like you. Painting of you. With all that you do. There's no one like you. There's no one like you. There's no one like you.
I have really never had a cozier space, and I'm just really excited to be in here to read, draw, design, edit, and just like everything. I really love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching as always. The links to my setup are in the description below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!